And resume.
Okay.
Do it.
I got this for you because of your issue last night. Korth did good job, P-Thinks.
Thanks.
Korth is getting better at this.
You'll treasure it forever.
It smells. It smells wonderful.
Just like these. I'm cool with the tail on the back, but the bunny ears up front is kind of a little weird.
Well, Korth ran out of rabbit skulls, so no copies this time.
Tourist, it's fashion.
It's fashion.
It's fashion.
Are we gonna do a fashion show together? Are we gonna do a fashion show together? Where's Isis? She ran away. Dog's like, hey, what you doing?
Call her?
Yeah.
Alright.
See if she's
Pause.
Yeah, we're gonna pause.
Tourist made it.
Who did I say made it?
Korth.
You said Korth did, but Tourist
First made it, and then gave it to Korth to give it to Darcy.
shoved it up her ass.
In her pants.
In her pants. Close enough.
I mean, some dirt probably slid down her crack.
And that was not pleasant. That's why she wanted a bath. Anyway. So, we're walking northeastward.
And we're walking. And
we're walking. And
just
walking,
keep swimming.
Just keep walking.
Nothing significant happens, unfortunately.
Yay!
Unfortunate!
Can I climb up the trees?
I mean, if you want.
Do I gotta do anything? I forget what I gotta roll.
What are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to climb up into the trees and go from tree to tree. I don't want to be on the ground.
Acrobatics?
Yes. That's what
Acrobatics or athletics?
Acrobatics.
16.
If she's
If
like
it's jumping from tree to tree, acrobatics.
Yeah.
Climbing the tree,
athletics. Yeah.
Okay, so roll to climb the tree first.
So athletics first, and then acrobatics.
16 on
Okay.
both.
So you are successful when you climb up into the trees,
She's all like
and
gymnastic.
you are like doing some crazy like spinning flips and like
Yeah!
That
stuff
looks
like
cool.
that.
Xena Warrior Princess shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel old now.
So Darcy's just walking with her staff, just Gandalf style.
Hi, Darcy! Hi,
Oh, you're doing some cool flips up there.
Are you stuck in tree? Does Korth need to pull it down?
Fuck off!
She's fine. She's fine.
that was a yes.
She's fine.
I'm good! I'm good!
Korth's gonna grab Turris by the back of his neck and
No
put him in front of Darcy. Do you see what I made for Turris?
He's not wearing them. They're in his pack.
Oh, see, I'm wearing the outfit. What the fuck, man?
I cleaned my pants.
But you're leaking.
I'm worried I might leak.
Well, you made him.
That's
leak.
why he made it
No,
for
you
you.
made him leak whenever you grab him, and then
Yeah,
He kind of
it's
just
from the front end, but
paint splatters as he gets.
and Darcy's just like, oh,
Yay!
put him down, put him down.
Oh.
Little squishy boy, don't do that.
I love you.
Like one of those stress balls.
Oh no.
You gotta squish Korth. You gotta squish him to make sure you get all the poop out.
It's like I found a meme. It was like, I like to squeeze my girlfriend when she's on her period.
Oh God!
Ketchup
I call him
packet.
a little ketchup packet, and that's why I said Sans would totally love that
This
joke
is-
if he were real.
This is why Twilight is so messed up, because probably when she's on her period is his.
No! 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 That's like the two vampire lesbians only meet up when they're on their periods.
Yeah.
So gross.
Puff, puff, pass.
Fucking. Sorry.
You're good.
Oh, Jesus. To drain the...
That's what I was thinking of when I said that.
Well, I thought of the ketchup packet.
No ketchup packets. No.
I am not a ketchup packet.
Do you want to be?
Turris, I like to squeeze Turris when he has dysentery. He's my little fudge packet.
Fudge maker.
He's my chocolate frosting
Wouldn't that
packet.
be more like a soft serve?
Just like with the bottle.
Extra soft serve.
Soft serve.
Chocolate syrup.
It's 2 girls, 1 tourist.
Oh, that is wrong on so many levels.
2 tourists is 1 cup.
Fork penis.
I don't regret that comment.
What? Yes.
I don't regret that.
And it's on record.
And he's like,
Did you hear it?
Did you hear?
Something about soft serve and
No.
chocolate syrup.
No.
2 girls, 1 tourist.
You're 2 girls,
Oh.
1 tourist.
2 tourists.
He's like, okay.
Okay.
2 tourists is 1 Korth.
But they both have to be village.
Oh, fuck.
That's fine. The stupid ones are easier.
Oh, damn. What?
Hey,
Oh.
she agreed. You seduced her.
Oh, but she was not in her right faculties.
Hey,
I didn't know that.
he just said, I want to fuck, and found somebody.
No, I think you said it a little nicer than that.
Yeah, it's close
I got
enough.
something to show you.
She confided in court she didn't know what he meant.
No.
Uh-oh.
Deanna's smiling, y'all.
It might not be bad.
Okay.
It's always bad when you
Well,
smile like that.
As he's showing him pooping tourist, she'll just kind of put him down, please. Let's give him some dignity, please.
I'm not pooping.
You did grab him by the neck.
Grab her by the scruff. Anyway,
I don't have scruff.
close enough.
Dripping tourists.
Okay, so we're walking.
Okay.
Darcy will continue walking and just kind of pat.
And we're walking.
And we're walking.
And walking and
And I'm walking behind him this time because I don't want to scare. Wait, no, I'm up in the trees. I'm up in the trees.
You're in the trees, yeah.
Bouncing around like a
She's having
fool.
fun.
What is Sky doing?
So you guys can definitely tell that the pine trees are getting closer because the trees are getting larger
Are
as
there
you're
more
walking.
needles?
Yeah.
Are we seeing needles yet?
You're seeing the occasional needle.
Okay. So like animals
maybe an animal tracked it by, or maybe it drifted on the land.
Okay.
I mean,
So we're getting
unlikely
closer.
because those things are heavy.
Cool. So we're getting closer.
But what if it's like a European swallow?
An African swallow.
What are we talking about swallowing?
Carry coconuts.
A coconut migrate. We can carry it on a line.
Anyways,
Sorry.
sorry.
It's great.
Good job, DM. I got distracted.
Bring the holy hand
Curse
grenade.
would like to make a survival check for any kind of animals nearby.
And the
Whatnot.
Lord did grin.
Okay.
And the
And I want to
people-
assist.
Huh?
18.
Is that survival?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna do what?
Shit.
You're gonna.
Well, I
She's
fucked
gonna
up.
shit.
No.
You gotta resist.
I didn't see anything.
She's gonna inhibit him.
Aw, I'm sorry. Does that inhibit him? I got a 5.
I think it counts.
He sees it, but
It
I
doesn't
don't.
really
I'm
need
just
an
like,
assist.
I
So
don't
if
see
she
anything.
Assists you and rolls badly.
It
An
doesn't
assist
count.
is actually supposed to just give me
It's supposed to
advantage.
give you advantage, yeah.
Oh,
But
okay,
I mean, you
I'm
can
just-
play it either way.
I think it's kind of funny to roll both, like both of y'all
Right.
roll and watch y'all like.
Fail. Like fucking
Somebody.
fail.
Yeah,
So what does that
Curse
mean?
is just kind of keeping an eye out for
the way it
animals.
was.
Okay.
Curse is just keeping an eye out for animals and food and whatnot. Because I mean, we don't need more bad mushrooms.
Yeah.
So, as you're
And
walking,
anything's
Good
Yeah,
mushrooms.
interesting.
you begin to hear something very faintly, but you can't tell exactly what it is.
Curse will fly off to investigate.
I'm gonna use I'm gonna roll perception. I have good passive, but I'm gonna use perception. So. Fucking 5. 6, but still not better.
What
So
are
you said
doing?
we know we're getting
I was
close.
doing perception to see
Yeah,
if I
we're
could
getting
figure out what
trees
it
are getting
was.
bigger. We're seeing occasional pine needle.
Korth
Since
is
the
going to
sound
kind of
happened, so I
walk
wouldn't know what it
around,
was.
but still keep the party in sight. Korth is going to walk around, still keeping the party, knowing where they are. But he's going to see if he can find just any rock feathers laying around.
Okay.
Because, I mean, they're getting close enough, falls through the air. What would that be, a survival check?
Yeah.
Or perception, maybe?
Perception.
Yeah, looking for something specific. So probably
18.
perception.
18. You You don't see any immediately, but you kind of glimpse that there might be some white, feathery-like objects continuing the direction you're going.
Okay. I think we are getting close. We might find some before we get too close to the giant bird.
Darcy, what were you saying?
I was saying she was trying to do a perception as well, but she only got a 6.
Okay. That's okay.
Oh,
These
these are beautiful trees.
How lovely they are.
Look at these awesome leaves! Aren't they great?
Look at these trees. Reminds me of the chimneys back at home.
What are y'all doing?
Darcy's just looking at trees.
Tourist is trying to find that noise.
What? He's going
Did you
towards-
fly off and not tell anyone, or?
Yeah, he does that. he's kind of an asshole.
The fucking ninja.
Fuck
You
you!
don't notice he's gone.
Huh?
He wasn't stealthy about it. He
What
just
do we gotta roll?
perception.
Perception?
I'll just use my passive.
What does that say?
3.
I'm
-1. Dull.
I'm just gonna use my passive.
I'm not even
13,
paying
just be like,
attention.
oh, he's gone. Where'd he go?
Like,
Obviously, Callista's looking at leaves again.
Fucking leaves.
fucking leaves!
She
Korth,
just kind of
Yes!
looks up above her like, yeah.
Ah!
Korth's eyes are fixated on the white thing in the distance. The white feathery thing.
Which happens to
What
be...
about you, Miranda?
Can I roll a perception and see what I hear?
Yeah.
See what I hear?
Wait.
Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, to figure out if you can distinguish what noise it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like she
Oh,
would have
nice.
advantage because she's also got acute hearing because she's a
got
I
cat.
was gonna say, well,
15.
Tabaxi.
18 with
18?
Is she
Yeah.
rolling with advantage?
or
I don't think Tabaxi have advantage on it, though.
I think she's a cat person.
Yeah, but don't they have like
That's what Tabaxi is.
don't they have like acute vision in the
Are
dark?
you gonna have
I
a roll
have
advantage?
vision.
What? Nah. I mean, she rolled pretty well anyways. So, she is able... Sky is able to distinguish that it sounds like a groan, like a whimpering.
Oh no. Maybe.
And-
Is that the sound I'm going towards?
Yes, but you don't know that.
That's the sound tourists will be making soon.
Oh dear God.
And that is also the direction that Korth is going because he sees the white fluffy thing.
Is the white fluffy thing me?
It's big. It's little Korth.
And they're not big.
No, because little
No.
Court didn't get sucked into it, remember? Little
No,
Court
we-
and Dog
we
Meat
don't
are still
know.
outside.
We don't
You tell
know
me.
where little Korth is because it came with him.
No, it didn't.
Oh, it didn't.
No.
Well, either way,
Yeah, our animals stayed at the.
his dowry probably got eaten by the dog.
No. Dog meat
had
is
this
not.
discussion. We had this discussion. They're basically just chilling.
Talking shit
Dog
to each
meat
other.
is well trained.
Dog meat? Is that what you named him?
Yeah.
Rayex, which
They're
means
probably
meat.
off on their own adventure somewhere.
Yes.
Yes.
Rayex means meat and draconic,
We
so
should
its
do
name
a
is
side
meat.
quest of the bunny and the dog and like.
I was just thinking that
Yes, yes.
later.
So
I have an idea for that.
what do I come up on?
Is everybody moving towards this noise? Did you share what you heard?
I
Yeah.
didn't.
Okay, so they're already like got a head start, and she shares it with you three. So now all of y'all are kind of converging on essentially the same spot.
Okay.
As you draw closer, you also notice. Actually,
My
Skipping
passive
over tree
perception sucks.
branches.
it's 9.
Like
But
a
I'm
freaking
actively looking for
guinea.
this
Woo! I'm a guinea. Yay!
Okay, so as you draw closer, you start to see the white fluffy things, but you also notice some of the red fluffy things.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And the noise grows louder, and you're able to distinguish that it's grunts and groans and whines.
thing. Okay.
And
Continue to approach.
I'm gonna stay up in the trees
I'm flying,
for
by
now.
the way. Just
Yeah, I'm staying high up above for now. I don't know if it, I'm in
Korth
the
is
trees.
going to move a little further ahead of the rest of the party that's still walking. So this way, if something, is dangerous.
I won't die.
Darcy's just gonna hold her staff and just kind of wait. Stop
looking at some
grabbing
red fluffy
boobage.
things.
Stop grabbing boobage. God.
Why are you feeling
Never.
lonely? Okay.
I deal enough with that at home.
Nikki,
Mine
do you want me
are.
to grab your boobs to include you?
I feel a little lonely. Okay, I got it. I can handle it myself. I got a good handle on
a hold of yourself, woman.
Calm your tits.
So as you approach, the party gets closer. Of course, Turris is in the lead. Korth is not far behind him because he quickened his pace. I'd say that he's probably about 10 feet behind now, but he is still behind.
Okay.
What the hell are these things?
What are you rolling for?
Perception.
You get closer to the noise as you all approach. Y'all are starting to hear it. Everybody's starting to hear these grunts and groans and whines. And whenever
Yeah.
Turris gets closer, he notices that the grunts and groans are actually coming from
She's trying to DM.
a pile of feathers. But there's white feathers and there's white and red feathers.
Ooh. Is the
Feathers.
blood? Is the red natural? Could it be?
Out of character? I know what it is.
It's a phoenix.
Do you?
I think so.
Can I get my phone?
Can I like hop down from the tree and check to see
You can
if
hop
the
down.
blood if it's blood on the feathers?
Wait. Yeah, you guys have all converged on these feathers, I would say.
Okay.
You guys are all just kind of like staring at this pile of feathers.
Korth is going to lift the feathers.
What is Darcy doing?
Darcy's just gonna be like, she's a little wary of it, so she's just clutching her staff.
Is she sharing her suspicions?
Yeah. I don't know if we should trust these. I don't think they're rock feathers.
Well, there is something underneath.
What do they look
Korth
like?
is curious.
They're white and fluffy. They're feathers. They're large,
Like how large?
like bigger than
Is it
Korth
just
large.
a pile of feathers?
It's
And
like
it's only white.
there's white and white with red and
Is it like actual
Brown.
white and red feathers, or is it bloody feathers?
That's what I
That's
was
what she's
trying to
trying to
roll
find
that's
for,
what she's trying to figure out.
Okay.
and that would be
I mean,
perception
we're
or
all sitting there
survival.
looking at it, right?
They're blood.
Okay, so it's bloody.
They're bloody.
Damn it!
Korth is going to look under the feathers.
He says there's some brown ones.
Some brown. But like
This could be a rock.
tipped brown.
Okay.
Like
Well,
it's
still,
tipped.
it makes her wary because she knows of peritons.
Peritons?
Peritons.
What? Not what you're talking about.
Rocks are like giant asshole eagles, aren't they?
Peritons are fucking
So.
scary.
So Korth lifts up the feathers and roll. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Roll initiative.
You actually find Balthazar is wounded underneath these feathers.
Oh.
And he is bleeding to death.
Oh!
And he is
This is where we
on the
need you,
brink of
Sky.
death. There's no way that he can be revived. He is 100% gonna die because his entire midsection is torn out,
Oh.
and it's like some sort of fey magic that he is even able to be conscious at this point.
Oh my
So we
god.
can't save him at all.
He is unsavable.
Oh
He cannot knit flesh.
Oh man.
And we're only level 1, so.
Korth is going to snap his neck.
No! Don't do that! Not yet!
What? Put him out of his misery.
No, what did that to him?
What is this? Are these rock feathers?
Oh, I thought you were pointing at me. I was like, what? No, that's a
What is this?
What are those?
What is this?
Okay, are you asking Balthazar?
Yes.
Like remember he's like barely conscious, so
I was
he's
gonna
just
say,
kinda
he's probably dying.
Well, I'm gonna.
like he's like looking up like
Darcy
I
will.
might not be able to save him,
Balthazar?
save his life, but I can still stabilize the dying. Or spare the dying.
As soon as Darcy
Just
sees
kind
him,
of stabilize him for a little bit, maybe? Give him a
Yeah, Miranda has spare the dying
spare
too,
the
I
dying.
think.
is that a thing? Like what is
I
that?
do
Spare
have
the
spare the
dying,
dying.
if you're under 0, it brings you back to 0.
And it stops you from dying.
Darcy's still gonna
But
like
that would be
get
for
down and
Claire. I would say that would probably stabilize him long enough for y'all to talk, but he's
That's
gonna
exactly
die.
what I want.
He's gonna die.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
fine.
exactly what I want.
That's
Darcy,
a part of her plot. He has to
immediately
die.
I mean,
sees
he
his gun
doesn't have to
hanging
die,
out.
but he's going to.
Darcy, being the kind hard person she is, just gonna go down, grab him, like get her hand behind his head, and just kind of like, you know, she doesn't know what to touch. She's just gonna like helping.
As you
somehow.
pick him up, he's gonna.
Damn.
So yeah, spare the dying.
So,
Her hand's bloody now. Just trying to like help him. She's just like.
do you think spraying the
breathe.
dying would stop the blood flow? Like
Temporarily, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be very temporary.
So he stops bleeding for the
It
moment.
might close the wound just enough for like heal the edges of it or something.
Balthazar.
It's supposed to stabilize somebody and stop them from dying, but I mean, like you said, he's going to die. He's missing half his torso.
If the
Like,
DM
he's
has
missing like most of his stomach.
Yeah, that's why she's like trying to.
Entrails are like kind
She's
of
trying to-
as you pick him up, like the entrails are kind of like
Yeah,
hanging
she's
out
trying to like pack them back, like
sausages.
just trying to keep him stable.
Gross.
That's all. She goes into her, like battle mode whenever.
Balthazar,
she's-
what happened?
He's still semi-conscious. He's not fully conscious.
I was gonna say he's had a lot of blood loss. He's probably pale as shit.
I'll fart in his face to wake him up.
No!
Open his face.
you'll trickle on him a little bit.
No.
But he kind of looks up and he's like, "Verity, is that you?"
No.
No.
Sure.
No, Balthazar.
No.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
What happened?
I went for the molting season, and it didn't quite go like I wanted it to.
Obviously not. You were dying.
He's just gonna.
Oh, Darcy's gonna
Are
like.
these the feathers?
Darcy's trying to make him as comfortable as possible. Is what she's trying to do because she knows he's dying.
He's in excruciating pain.
Yeah.
He's like
She's just like,
crying, tears are streaming, snot.
she's gonna ask Korth
He's
for
elf,
like.
right?
Yeah.
Of course. Have you ever had elf? It's pretty good.
Darcy's
He
gonna.
can't hear this.
Darcy's gonna quickly ask Korth for the rabbit fur so she can make a pillow for him because she's just trying.
I used the rabbit fur to make
He
a
didn't use all
diaper.
of it though.
We had a lot of rabbit fur.
Oh, okay.
Like 4 rabbits.
So she'll just like pack it as like a little square and just kind of like gently as she can lay him on it and just.
He gonna
She-
die.
he's an elf.
He gonna die.
He's a fellow elf, so she feels for him. So
Yes,
Okay.
just once. It was not bad.
That's the question, though. Is
Very
are these
sweet.
the
What
feathers?
prefers human?
Are you asking Balthazar?
Yes, Balthazar. Are these the feathers?
Depends on the human.
Yes. I worked very hard to get them.
As long as it's not diseased.
Can we have them?
Well, I obviously am not going to use them.
I mean,
Jesus Christ.
right,
Immediately
but
starts
Oh no!
picking up the feathers and just, making a nice little bundle.
we will not let your death go unavenged.
Lightweight. Can you do that? Since you're like 3 feet tall?
Yeah.
Can Darcy numb his pain
they're
with
big,
Ray
but they're
Frost?
lightweight.
That would
First
be
has
good.
a decent
I don't see
strength.
why not.
Yeah, just like
Sky.
as light as she can.
You're a healer, are you not?
Yeah, but
Can you do anything for him? Okay. Korth's
Darcy,
gonna lean down with his knife and slit the guy's throat.
Oh, that's brutal!
no!
Yeah.
Better for him not to suffer.
Darcy will just mouth the game, just start crying.
You're sitting there holding him.
Like she'll just like
It's
tears.
blood spurting down his neck, and she's just like, ah!
As you guys are moving these feathers, you hear a soft.
Oh, fuck.
Is there a baby rock in there?
Inside him or
Darcy's
what?
just crying.
The
That's
bundle
all.
of feathers?
Korth is gonna look for the noise.
Well, Turris was already sorting through the feathers.
So, looking for the noise, you can tell the. Comes from Balthazar's jacket cloak thing. His cloak. And you can see that there's an abnormal lump on his side, on the opposite side that's missing.
Oh, shit.
Darcy's just crying as he was just killed in front of her, and she's like,
But you're like right next to the lump, so
exactly, she didn't care, he just died in front of her.
he was gonna die anyway.
But he was.
Korth
What are you
puts
gonna
his-
do?
Korth puts his hand on Darcy's shoulder. It's better for him to die quickly than to die painfully.
This is true, and we can bury
I
him.
agree.
It was an
And
elf!
it'll be a proper burial. We'll do it right, okay? We'll do it right.
Yeah.
Korth
guess
is gonna
Elf
look at
cooked
the lump, I
underground is
guess.
pretty good.
Well, I guess Darcy will.
We're not gonna cook him.
Like, she
Why
doesn't wanna
not?
get-
That's
She's got
wrong.
enough blood on her, but she'll
What's
reach
wrong
in.
about it?
That's the
So-
lump.
Korth is gonna, like, grab the cloak, I assume. And as he's grabbed the cloak, The body's just kind of rolled down. And he's gonna roll at Darcy. And Darcy's gonna see that this lump is actually a small black cat.
Kill it!
Kill me! She'll
I want it!
grab it. She wants it.
Oh,
She'll grab
I
him.
want it.
Is it a kitten?
It's a kitten.
Kitten.
It's okay, Nikki, you're just like...
Are you gonna kill it?
No, she's grabbing him. Mine.
Those things are evil.
While she's looking at, or while she's holding the kitten and stuff, you can already see Korth is cutting off this dude's hand.
Why the fuck do you need the hand, Korth?
Is kitten
Oh!
covered in blood?
You should cook it, Korth. It's better
His face
cooked.
is because it was like over his body and that's where it was, but his back is not because you
Okay.
froze the blood.
Okay, so she just kind of like cradles him and like
Alpha
leans
door.
Korth takes a very
She's stuck
crunchy
in a lip.
bite out of Balthazar's finger from
What?
the severed.
Takes a bite.
No!
Korth takes a bite out of the finger of the severed hand he took from Balthazar.
Oh,
How does
Why?
that taste?
she'll cover the
It tastes pretty good.
Is it spicy?
No, it's more bitter, but
It's our
Butter toast. That's all.
what?
it tastes a
Buttery
bit bitter,
toast.
But they're
but it
toast.
has a sweet aftertaste.
Oh,
It's like wine. They age very well.
that's gross.
Oh.
That's gross.
She's like horrified right now. Just holding
He's
the
gonna
kitten.
dip one.
I bet you have a smoky flavor.
Dark elf? Yeah.
That's great.
Like a good
Tears.
rum.
Let me
Yes.
try.
As Korth swallows, he's gonna dip part of the fingers into the open body and
Ah!
take out a bite.
Ah, like
It's
a
frozen
spoon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she
She
froze
froze
it
Yeah,
to numb the pain.
I froze it to
and
numb
then you
his pain.
slit
Come
his
up with ice
throat.
chunks.
I mean, there's probably still gonna be a pool of blood inside there. Right? There's the
Oh!
pool itself frozen too.
Did you freeze the
Oh.
really light. No, I just made
Okay,
it to where
that's
it's like a numbing pain.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like a slushy now.
Oh, gross!
Can
Oh.
blood freeze?
Yes,
Yeah.
blood can
It
freeze.
congeals and then
It-
freezes.
yeah.
I'd say congealed with icy chunks.
Yeah.
It coagulates.
It's
It's
not bad.
gummy
We'll have
now.
to get the other hand later.
Darcy is going to like kind of clean
I
up.
prefer
her
the
kitten.
legs myself.
Okay.
Nice rump roast.
Yes.
Grody. Just
Is he
grody.
mewing at me all cute? Sorry. So she's
So,
cleaning
like,
up.
how many of these rock feathers do we have? And what kind of feathers are they? Like,
They're molted feathers from mostly the body and a little bit from like closer to the tail.
That's like the red and the brown ones, huh?
Well, the red was blood, but the brown ones are like towards the tail.
Huh. Apparently, rock feathers can be used to enchant items to fly.
I would say you probably got about 4.
Yay!
And you know, a person can easily be concealed underneath 4.
Alright, Korth cuts off a couple of more body parts of Balthazar.
Darcy's going to pick up the cat. Just
And
like
Doodle does have blood on.
we'll wash it off. No
I
worries.
cleaned him off. He's not
Hey,
blood.
Blue, Korth is going to open up the chest cavity and see if any of the internal organs are still, like, intact.
What the fuck?
Roll for not damaging it.
You cut me off a nice leg.
I can just imagine
Would
him
that
take...
be survival? To open it without damaging
Yeah,
the
sure.
internal
Yeah.
organs?
Sure.
Oh.
I can imagine Korth taking the rib cage of him and
Can
just
I
making
raid
a
his
purse.
body?
Just making a
Huh?
purse.
Can I take all of his crap?
I mean, he's opening his chest cavity. I don't
Okay, can I take his crap?
So
What do
his
I gotta
bite-
roll?
Not yet, you can't.
Aw.
He's ripping open his fucking rib cage.
Well, let me do that first. Let me
He's gonna
take his
make a
crap
rib
so you don't
cage.
Korth
damage
is
it.
busy getting food.
I need stuff. I need stuff.
Alright, look, you want to fight the barbarian over this?
I don't want to fight the barbarian. I just want the
Then
stuff.
you'll wait your turn.
Oh my gosh.
You could just let me strip him naked first.
I'm already chest deep, okay?
Alright.
Chest deep.
All 9.
All I got in my head is the song from Cleveland.
I am
Balls
elbow deep into his chest cavity. Do you want to stop me now?
Kind of. I want all the stuff that he's got on his bags and stuff. I need it. I need
Okay,
all
so
of
it was a mod 20.
It was a modded 20.
Yep. Because it was survival, right?
Should we go see if we can get our own some more feathers?
I would say that you successfully open it without damaging anything, and the heart and one of the lungs is still okay. But he got ripped from his chest cat, like this whole part of his body is gone.
Yeah.
Like a big old peck.
I'm gonna take out the heart, put it in my bag, take out the lungs, and then toss it to Turris.
Lungs aren't very good. I want to
He
run.
wants the legs.
You could make a mini bagpipe.
I already got a bagpipe.
I
make smaller
need
ones.
stuff.
A coach bag
Like
with
novelty
the rib
items.
cage.
What do I gotta roll?
Is Korth done with the body?
Yes.
Roll.
What parts did you cut off?
I cut off the legs, the arms.
Did you write them down, or should I write down rations?
If we go back
Elf
to
rations.
if we go back to the castle and they're like, "Where's Balthazar?" In my stomach.
And I'd be like, I got stuff!
And I cut off his head.
Oh.
What are you doing with the head?
I don't know, I can make something out of it.
For the record, Darcy just vulgarly started humping a head.
Skull fucking.
Yes!
I
Oh.
feel like that was necessary.
Yes, it was.
Alright, as soon as I find where my equipment is.
What offer sleight of hand for her? What?
Oh.
I'm not cold anymore. I'm so glad.
17!
You rummage through his pockets and find that he has nothing else.
Nothing else? Like nothing at all?
Nothing.
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 So he's fucking useless to me?
He's got a cloak, a bloody cloak.
He's got a bloody, torn.
He had a
cloak.
kitten and it's mine.
He had a kitten and it's yours. Fuck that! I need some shit! Damn
The
it!
cloak is still usable, but it's just bloody.
Now, so now that I've cleaned Kitty, what does he look like? I know he's black.
Perception?
Perception.
Just
That
add
was
them
a
to your
waste.
rations.
You can have the rest. I don't need this shit.
19.
There's
There's
nothing
not-
that I want.
There's not much Korth can do with torso. I could probably use chest
Don't think we
to
discussed
make
what it's
armor
actually-
plate or something. Would you like that?
Well, we kind of did.
But later, when he's an adult.
Elf bones are too light for armor.
Well, he would at least
Oh,
have
maybe.
gold knives.
But they make good arrows.
So he's got golden eyes.
I could use ribs for
And you
arrows.
can definitely tell it's a panther.
Well, maybe the arrow tip.
so it's a panther kid.
The bone's not very good.
So
for
he's
you.
probably about this big.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I could probably make some kind of like spiked club out of rib cages.
Like a bat. Like a bat.
Femur, skull, rib spikes.
Okay, so I'm gonna use the chest, like the
We're like
chest
the Native
bone.
Americans. We use everything.
I'm gonna take that,
Like a
And
rib
then-
cage?
yeah,
Okay.
and then I'm
Darcy's
gonna
gonna
use the
focus on
actual
Kitty.
ribs. I'm gonna take those off, and then I'm gonna fashion I'm gonna find a big chunk of wood or something, and like fashion it into a spiked club.
Just sitting here, right here.
Wait, he's a lynx. Remember? A black lynx.
Okay.
I had the other one.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to metagame. I'm just
And I get
Point.
proficiency on that as well,
proficiency.
because I am using bones to make something, and
So what
lizard
you
folk
got,
do
Ryan?
get proficiency with that.
For
Whatever.
You can harvest bones and hide from a slain beast.
Technically.
Construct, dragon, monstrosity, or plant creature of a size or small or large.
See.
Create one of the following items:
Yeah,
shield,
really
club,
long.
javelin.
he's a
Nice
lynx
little
kid.
lynx kitten.
So,
He's so handsome.
So handsome. What you gonna name him?
I feel like
Oh.
with all of your
It means
bonuses
handsome
and
in
whatever
my
it is, I'm pretty sure it's going to be
It
over
means
time.
handsome in my language.
Aww. That's adorable.
This is Banyan.
Banyan!
you just use your
He is
main
mine.
modifier for tools and stuff, right? Like your
Or should I
main
wait?
modifier plus proficiency.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so 15.
Oh, yes.
She really wants to.
She's like,
Okay, so
You can go ahead and
altogether,
let her in.
with the
for a
spiked
while.
club, I got a 22.
Dang.
What you looking at me for? What did I do? What did I do?
Is it gonna be an elf killing club?
Oh, why?
It'll have, I would say it would have fear attributes towards the elven races.
So Korth is gonna sit there, make something, turn around. I made the club.
And I would say it's like,
What did you make it out of?
what is one?
It was just a
like,
massive chunk of wood that I fashioned the ribs to.
Oh god.
What does one do to counter fear?
That's usually like a wisdom save.
Yeah, wisdom.
Okay, so I would say
There's actually a fear effect in the book if you want to utilize that.
I was gonna say
I was just
usually
thinking giving a disadvantage whenever it's used.
I think that's pretty much what it does.
might
to say, how the heck
might
did
be
you
like
get into
halving
that?
your speed or
You broke
something.
it.
Huh?
You broke it.
Because I know there's
Should the sternum and
Hey, just got me wet.
items can have speeds and stuff like that.
Aces.
I have to pause.
what you
I
do?
really have to pee.
Okay.
I will
Again?
here in a second.
Yeah.
You and I are on the same pee schedule. Yeah.
I know, baby.
All right, we are hitting play. We are recording now. But I feel like since you were there at the weapons creation,
It wouldn't affect me.
it won't affect you because you saw how it was made.
Okay.
You might be unsettled by it.
You were definitely unsettled. You are like, I can't believe you still have that. I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah.
But
That offends my
you're not afraid.
sensitive.
And then all other creatures, all other elves will have disadvantage.
What is it? My southern sensibility. That offends my southern sensibilities.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the vapors.
Alright.
Oh,
Did you name it?
Yes,
me, Lord.
it is Royal Dread.
do you know how much did Balthazar weigh?
Damn.
How much meat did you get from me?
That's pretty much what I want to know.
He was 5'7", and I had
Darcy's
him
not gonna partake.
on the lighter side, so he's probably about 150 pounds. He's a skinny
Cannibalism
beanpole.
is frowned upon in many
Yeah, he's a skinny
societies.
beanpole.
So we're looking at probably usually for a pig.
Darcy
about
hate
a third
Korth
of the
now.
weight is bone and
She's
guts.
not very happy with him.
If it means anything, it's not just elves he would eviscerate
like
and
40 pounds.
make
I
food
know.
and
She's just
weapons
shocked
out
because
of.
20
she hasn't been
rations.
around lizard folk as much.
I don't think I've ever been around lizard folk either, but I don't think that shit scares my character because,
What happened? Did you unplug your phone?
yes, I did.
Okay,
I plugged it back in.
You plugged it back in?
I plugged it back in.
She plugged it back in.
What?
Can I use it?
Can you use what?
The charger.
If you have a second,
They are
US
both taken.
Oh.
Because one's using the mic.
Oh, well, I brought my charger.
Are we talking about Vegeta and his mustache?
That's
And how many rations?
Oh, I haven't gotten that far. I've only gotten to like the
The elf
was it?
makes 20 rations.
Frieza,
Well,
the Frieza saga,
oh wait, no,
in the
I did
bridge.
that wrong.
and I've gotten to the
gonna
Grand
say,
Kai
'cause
battles in the
So
action show.
like a third of
Other than
an
that, I
animal
haven't seen
is
that much.
usually
And there's
like
a lot of episodes I
bone
listened to
and
because I started watching it with my
entrails.
ex-husband, and then me and
So-
So, to put it in
like
perspective,
I fall asleep.
Mr. Rex, when I was
So
watching his
40
video
rations,
on lizard
40
folk,
rations.
he
Sorry.
said lizard folk have two things that drive them:
How many?
breeding and eating.
Well, you
and-
kind of gotta do those to.
And he said that their desire to do those two things is so intense that in the middle of combat, they will actually stop after they kill an enemy because the desire and rush they get seeing a dead body is so great, it actually stops them for a moment in combat.
They have to fuck it.
Oh my god.
No, they have to eat.
They have to eat it.
Oh dear God.
So that means we might actually get a moment of skull fucking involved in this whole mess.
Or at least eating. He might just
Like,
just all of a sudden he just
okay, I'm gonna need to see his whole thing on Tieflings because I still got a lot to go on.
He
to
hasn't
figure
quite
out
got there.
mine.
Is this a YouTuber?
Yes.
Yeah.
The basically guy? Like,
No, his
Mr.
name
X.
is Mr. X
I
or
think it's
MR
Rex.
X or something like that.
I think it's
yeah, but
He's
are
done-
all of his videos like basically lizard folk or
No.
it's
basically
things you
demons?
don't know about.
It's essentially unexplained lore videos, like
Cool.
things the books don't tell you. He covers everything in the book, and then he covers everything the books don't cover.
Ow, fuck!
He's done pretty much all the dragons,
Yes,
all
I
the like
watched
pseudo
all of them.
dragon type
I
creatures.
think I've seen some of those.
I
There's also
wanna-
another series done by another YouTuber.
See, that's the thing. I want to find out more about tieflings because I don't know a lot about them.
He hasn't quite got there yet.
This is
but I
the
think
first
he's
Yeah,
gonna
tiefling
come
I've
out.
ever played.
Yeah, I watched all his dragon ones.
Phone is tiny.
I know.
Tiny phone.
It's like a Nokia, only not.
Like the color of the lizard folk depends on the color of soil the eggs are buried in.
He did one about dryads recently.
That's cool.
Yeah, I looked that one up. That's why I was like, we're lucky she didn't
She
seduce
didn't,
one of
yeah,
us.
seduce him.
Yeah, no, Blue mentioned that she could.
Yeah.
No. He said they could, and I
Oh.
said that she wouldn't have because she was enraged.
She was pissed.
Well, no, I thought you mentioned that one. Like somebody mentioned that when we were. No.
People she seduces can also impregnate her.
Yep.
And then she'll have a dryad child that
A
will
half
live
dryad child.
in
Female.
that dryad's tree
Yep, only female.
for like 15 years, and then it goes out and finds its own tree.
That's crazy. I agree. It's crazy. It's great, but it's
The
crazy.
only thing that can make a dryad have a male child is a satyr.
Yep.
Ooh.
And there's a 50-50 chance that it'll be
Hey,
a
dude,
dryad
go fuck
female
that
or
tree.
a satyr male.
Yep.
It becomes a satyr male. Of course. I mean, makes sense. Kind
So,
of.
yeah.
So much lore.
Anyway.
Tars will take all the meat that Korth strips off of the elf and bundle it up in his cloak.
I think I'm gonna pass on that meat too.
You know, there's probably enough skin there to make a cloak.
No! I don't want a skin bikini. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm
With the
good.
chunk taken out of them,
There's not.
not much usable.
That's gross.
His
The
eyeballs
leather
on a
also
keychain.
looks hideous.
Oh no!
By the way,
leather.
when he's skinning the head to make the club, he does pop the eyeballs into his mouth.
Oh!
He pops them out with a
I don't
knife.
think Darcy sees.
Yeah,
Darcy
she's-
doesn't see.
I'm
She's too busy
focused
with
on my kitten.
the little links.
Callista definitely sees.
Can I
and
have
so
one of
does
those?
Sky.
Oh my god!
Oh,
He
Jesus!
pops out the other eye, flicks
Do
it
I
to
gotta
you.
roll something?
Terrace makes nice.
I'm just sitting there going,
It's like Shrek. They have nice chili.
Spinning the eye by this little vein thing.
No.
Mmm. I like
Just
the way
sitting
they
there.
pop in your mouth.
Oh yes, it's very good.
I'm good. No.
It's like drinking and eating at the same time. Very slimy too, good texture.
Sitting in the tree, turning off the sign.
And then
Vomiting.
after like 15-20 minutes, Korth
So I
turns
really
around.
think we need more feathers. What do y'all guys think?
How many we got there in the
4.
pile? We
You
got
got
4. That was all that was there.
What if we need one for each of us?
Oh, you make a good
We can
point.
use the feathers to make flying equipment,
That
like
too.
enchanted flying. Think of an enchanted Korth flying around.
It would be like a.
Think of a
Tourist.
cloak made out of them.
Darcy's just gonna.
Are we like talking about the bloody cloak that's still?
No, that has.
I guess. Can I take
that
the
has
bloody
elf
cloak?
chunks wrapped up in it.
Yeah.
Oh no, she. That's right. It got wrapped up around the chunks.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah, I used it to wrap up the
Oh, okay.
Okay.
elf
What
chunks.
the
Elf
fuck?
meat.
That's horrifying.
What?
Storm giants can domesticate rocks.
Domesticate rocks.
Oh, and cloud giants. They
Yeah.
train them as mounts and guardians.
Yeah, they're big enough for a giant to ride them. You don't want to fuck with them.
They're big ass
Like
birds.
chocobos.
A chaos
No.
rock? What
No,
the
they're
fuck
bigger
is
than
that?
chocobos.
Like a cloud giant or a storm
No, I
giant.
know, but I mean
ride
the
them?
giants themselves riding on the birds. It's like chocobos.
Yeah,
Kinda, yeah.
except they can actually fly.
Yeah, chocobos. Can.
Rock eggs are huge and flavorful.
Oh, gross.
It could feed.
They can provision an entire ship.
One rock egg? Probably, yeah.
All right.
They can be trained.
She stabbed her.
I think I'm gonna go with Taurus.
I think we need one for at least each of us. We might need,
An extra one for Verity
well, yeah.
And these are
to
like
get her
bigger than
bitch
four
ass out of
frames.
here.
These
Yeah.
are huge.
Cause
So we
she's
could probably just like wear. her
da
back.
da da
Like-
da.
I almost want you guys to wear them like samurai swords.
Yes.
But, you mean the banners?
No. I
Aw.
want them to be samurai swords.
Oh, okay.
Like you reach up and bam, you got feathers.
Well, most likely, if there's that many and they're that big,
See, that's what I was talking about. I can just
got-
see Korth doing this. Whoa, motherfucker!
we're probably gonna have to do like a little makeshift raft or something and have Korth like pack mule them along.
Oh, you mean like a travois?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like make a little cart or something we can drag them along on. And have
Actually, that's a
Korth-
good idea. All this elf meat and all
Pocky
the
the cat of shadows
Shit.
is displeased. She yells.
Alright.
Fuck you,
I
I
guess Korth is gonna start like acquiring the
And
lumber and
displeased
stuff
with
to
you
make
killing
this
my
all we
thing.
people.
need is two saplings and just something to bind them. Between.
God, I love that kitty
We
cat.
can use the elf's
Pocky!
shredded clothes.
Come give me love.
Tie some
Come
strips
here.
across it. She's
But
like,
Elf had a cloak on, I think. So.
yeah, I bundled
Mean
up
to
all
me
the meat
today.
in it. But
Mm.
She is today.
Alright, so
after you strip them,
Let's turn that on.
does anyone want to help
Turn
Korth
it
make this
on,
thing
Nick.
so
yeah,
it's
Turris
durable?
will make it. Help you make it.
Alright, so
Turn
Korth and
it
Turris
on.
are both gonna make
Yeah,
this
yeah.
like thing
It's like
to.
When we decide that was an intelligence roll
You know what I'm
I
talking
know
about.
exactly
Yes!
for crafting something.
For crafting, what did we decide that was? I don't think that's intelligence.
Well, crafting generally, before they took crafting out of the system, was intelligence generally. I mean, like something makeshift, we could probably go with survival. That's what we did with the smoke box.
That's
Right.
Yeah, I would do survival.
Okay.
Can
16.
we assist? Will it help?
We're assisting each other.
13.
Okay.
I would say that y'all
Okay.
successfully make this, and it looks pretty sturdy.
It's just
Yay.
a travois. It's just
Yeah.
two saplings strapped together and then just bound between them, and then you just load shit on it and drag it.
I know,
Okay.
but you could have not secured it tightly enough, and it could
Right,
fall.
he could have fallen apart as you're dragging it, got hit by a rock and go everywhere.
But
Not the bird, but
This
you
is
know.
sturdily made.
I actually have a plastic travois in my Jeep.
Yay!
So Korth's gonna take his
So when the
rope.
apocalypse hits,
Aw.
I'm prepared, man, to haul some shit.
Korth's gonna take his rope and he's gonna like fashion it around to where he can use them as shoulder straps, so he can drive this thing.
Load up the elf chunks and bones.
So we're gonna move on forward and continue to look for more feathers. So she's got her lynx buddy.
Baby links.
Maybe
Yeah,
lynx
I
buddy.
think I think that's we might
And we
just
got
want to be
elf
safe and have enough at least for each of us.
Okay.
Plus, Turris is actually kind of greedy and he'd like to have some selling and
Yeah, I
magical
mean,
item creation.
yeah, I could see that, but at what risk? At what cost to the party?
Well, that's his ulterior motive, but the real motive is
Just one of
just to make
Korth's
sure we have
necklaces
enough.
enchanted for him
Your
to fly.
ulterior motive is to get the whole party fucked up by a rock?
No, it's
Okay.
to have enough feathers, to sell.
You know, we're gonna ignore the fact Balthazar got his
I don't
stomach
know.
disemboweled.
They're- I
Do
don't
you have the
know.
monster manual? It might actually say in there.
Hey, think of it this way. At least we took enough of him to where there's not much to bury.
It's true.
Still does not settle well with her.
But
We even used his shredded clothes to make the travois.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm not gonna touch it, but
Like
that bitch ain't got shit for me.
Turris may be
They
sadistic
didn't even
enough.
let me get any rings or anything. He fucking ate the goddamn hand.
Turris
Sorry.
may be sadistic enough to know it fucks with everybody else. Korth is just doing what he knows.
Yeah.
Turris does know it fucks with everybody. He doesn't care. He's a little bit of an asshole.
Korth is
You're
doing it
definitely
because
chaotic, aren't you?
Chaotic neutral with
Yeah.
the slight leaning towards evil. And, technically, eating a sentient creature generally does make you evil, but it's what kobolds do. They eat sentient creatures all the time.
Well,
Same with lizard
kobolds
folk.
are technically evil,
it does say that
Generally, yes.
lizard folk.
But Turris is
Like-
a little bit more cultured than your average kobold.
How did that happen?
It's a
We'll
long
have to find
story.
it out.
It's a long story.
so we will find out everyone's backstories.
Apparently,
As we
lizard
go.
folk hate politics. Like,
Eh?
legitimately, that's what Mr. Rex said in his thing. They also hate
Makes sense.
intelligence.
They're tribal.
They hate intelligence, but they love cunning.
Well, I mean, you can be cunning without being intelligent.
Yeah.
Yeah, cunning is basically just wisdom.
So I have to ask about little Mr. Link's kitty cat. So how big is he?
He is an actual,
He's an
kitten.
actual kitten, so he's like that big.
He's not very
You say
big.
lynx, like
Yeah.
He's a black
Like
lynx.
an actual like
Okay.
lynx, the wildcat kind
Yeah.
of.
Out of character, this is my familiar.
Do I
Yeah.
need to give you my shirt?
No.
I know, and Turris keeps eyeballing it, side glancing it, because
Yeah, he doesn't like
doesn't
cats.
like
scared
cats.
to death of cats.
She will
He's
Maybe
still
have a
scared to
blanket
death
like
of
you could use.
No, she
Miranda's
knows-
character.
Darcy knows
He never
that
comes
you are.
close
Oh
to
my
you,
God.
just so you know, Turris.
There's the white woolly
He's
thing.
scared of you.
Darcy knows you're scared, so she
The one
keeps him
next
away
to-
from you on purpose.
Point
But
to
she's
it
just like,
underneath
he's
the
mine.
slipper. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That one
Don't
should
leave
be
them
big
alone
enough.
together.
Maybe
Turris will
if
eat
you
'em.
ask nicely, Court will make
Yeah,
you
that'll
a
He'll be
little
big
smaller
enough.
for
He's
him.
eventually going to be big
Is
enough
that
to eat
too short
you.
on her?
Thank you.
No, I gets her. She
Are you
scrunches her
cold?
legs up.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. I live in like the cold now.
And cold's fantastic.
Okay, so are we all going forward?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think
well,
we're
then
done fighting. I think
I'm
we're done desecrating this corpse.
Course been reduced
he
to a pack
hasn't
meal
fucked
now.
it yet.
Sorry.
Does anyone
How do
here
you think
use
he
a
got the
club?
brains out?
Hey, Chris.
What?
I can't.
So does anyone here use a club?
I probably
Turris
could.
uses a rapier and
Yeah, I
no,
have
not a
You had an
rapier.
axe.
I have a question though. I put that rapier
scimitar.
on there. Do I need to take it off since I
And
had
darts.
a short sword, or should I just interchange
Hey,
it out for the
I mean,
rapier?
It
Since
could have
they're
been
both the same.
worse.
We'll talk about
I can
that
make
later.
darts.
You could.
So I could have
you
shattered and
probably use a
splintered
club.
his bones.
No.
You probably uses
That's sad.
could use a club, can't you?
Yeah, I think so. I
think it's a
I'm
simple
proficient
weapon.
in martial weapons.
Blunt force trauma.
I'm proficient in simple weapons too, but it's probably too big for me to use.
Probably.
I want to get a giant hammer.
He just made one.
Well, he made a club. I
Same
want a
thing.
hammer.
I mean,
Okay,
how
so I'm
tall was
petting
the
my
dude?
cat as we walk.
How tall was the guy?
5 something.
5'7".
What's his
5'7".
name?
So,
It's
like a
what,
3
what would the
foot
spine in itself be lengthwise?
Correct.
Maybe
Most of the
on.
legs.
Okay, maybe on.
It's actual elvish.
So let's see,
Seen the
half of
roll
that.
I'm just
Okay.
fidgeting.
I rolled unfortunately, unpleasantly for me.
About 3 feet long. Probably.
Yay! Good
Big
for
club.
us.
If you used
So-
all the spine and the skull.
You guys, as y'all are continuing on, find 2 additional rock feathers.
Yes. Nice.
Very cool.
Not nice. I was trying to do something.
What?
Fit.
She's trying to
Let's
summon
try
the fucking
again.
rock.
Turris is going to be on active lookout. So perception.
I want to do the same.
18.
That's when you find the 2
Okay.
feathers.
Just making sure. So he's actively looking out. He's not using his passive perception.
You
So
keep
you
getting.
guys now have a total of 6 rock feathers.
Sweet.
6?
So that's
Six,
one for
because
each
you
of us,
found
and then
4,
an extra one.
And you
Yeah.
found 2 extra.
Okay.
So we have enough plus 1.
Can Darcy have a white one?
Aren't they all white?
No.
Not all of them. Some are
Okay.
brown, some are white, some
She
have
puts a
blood
white
on them.
Taurus, did you shit on the feathers?
No.
Hey, Turris. I wonder what is.
Would you like
what,
me to shit on you though?
I'm good.
You can have Korth squeeze Turris a little bit and
No!
be your
I'm
little,
good.
be your
I'm
little
good.
ketchup packet.
Good. No. No ketchup packet.
Ew.
I'm
No,
so glad
but
she's
Turris,
syrup. I don't know
I
what
wonder.
you're talking about.
Hey, Turris. Korth wonders. What does rock egg taste like?
I don't know. I've never had it. I bet they're bigger than you.
I bet they're pretty tasty.
Oh my god.
Most birds are.
Darcy's
Oh,
just focusing on
Jesus. Can we not do that? Can we not? I don't want to die right now. Don't. I have
You
plans.
gotta keep going, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm
So-
gonna go, but
So
I'm
what are we missing
How would you even cook it?
of our
On a
stuff
really big skillet.
that we have? What are we missing?
I bet you the shells
So we got-
big enough that you could just put it in a bonfire and fry that sucker into the shell.
Here they are talking about
No,
these eggs.
we could also train it if we
Don't
did
we?
not
We
eat
have
it.
we have the small
If
animal.
there's-
To
chicks.
protect the town.
Ooh,
We have
chicks.
feathers.
Man,
We
imagine how
have
much
the onyx
that's worth.
necklace, whatever.
Chick.
We have onyx, the
Probably.
black stone, but we don't know if it's the right
We
one.
could use it to protect the town when we are away. Would be a lot to
Wait,
eat.
who had the list of items that we were...
Don't you have it?
No, mine only says something about the feather.
She should have it.
I do have it. That's right. I have it.
A rock,
Verity
feathers,
gave
stone
me up.
balls, pitch, small animal, and more thing
Stone,
that we
black
don't
as
know.
pitch, small animal, feathers, and something else. What the fuck?
Oh
We're
We don't
fucked.
know what our something is.
We're still
Oh.
looking for feathers.
Did Callista read that list out to everyone?
Yes. No, I read it out to everyone. when we
Korth
did it.
turns around with his club, points at the cat. Small animal.
No!
But I have the chipmunk on a leash.
Oh, that is true.
He's just
Is it
like
still
angry.
alive?
Yes.
Thank you for sparing Benial.
no! But
What
what's
did you
the
call
fourth
it?
thing?
Name is Benial.
What
What does that
the
mean?
It
fuck?
means handsome in my language.
You should call it Korth.
That was gonna be killed by the elf dude. You should be happy that he's dead now. That was the small animal he was gonna use.
See, Korth did you a favor.
Instead, we get to use the squirrel.
Chipmunk.
Or-
Yes.
That's awful.
Well, Darcy's just like holding him in her boobs, just like.
It's okay. It's
Just,
okay.
just use your boobs as a pocket, like a little
You
kangaroo
could.
pouch.
Unless she's wearing a
You don't find
turtleneck.
any more feathers.
well,
Aha!
I'm looking for the nest, to be honest.
Yeah, but she said feathers.
Oh.
I mean, we're heading towards the nest.
Are
we're
we,
trying
though?
to find the nest.
Are we though?
Looking for
Like,
feathers.
did he run away from the nest? What was the little?
Track his blood splatter.
Ooh. Jeez. It doesn't work that way.
The key to my heart, rusty and barren.
Where did you get these?
These are right there.
I mean, where'd
I
you
got
get
them for Brittany at a,
Swap.
yeah,
Berry
at a,
swap meet.
Are they legitimate? Like,
no, it wasn't Mary's.
You sure?
Yeah, it was,
like, are these like seriously? You can use them in someone's
no,
house if they had
no.
skeletons.
They're
Oh.
cheap cast iron.
What do they
Yeah, they're
try?
not-
It's
They're not
fun,
legit.
like a prop.
Yeah. I like keys. I have a thing for keys.
I have a thing
That's-
for keys
Did
too.
you? Did I ever show you the thing I made her for Valentine's?
Yeah, that was cool.
Have I showed you? Oh, okay.
I remember it. It's cool.
I don't think Miranda's seen it.
It's very cool.
It's
While
very-
you're up,
Yeah.
Haki, the
I really
Lord.
just don't know where I put it.
Haki, the Lord is looking upon you. The dark cat.
Oh
The
my
cat
gosh!
goddess of
Goddess
shadows.
Oh my
I like it.
gosh!
Cat of
wow.
Cat of shadows.
Yeah. I was like, here's the key to my heart.
All hail Pocky, cat of shadows. Lord Pocky,
Made
cat of shadows.
Cat of shadows. Haki.
Bless me with your black fire.
So Pocky
Oh,
hasn't
he-
been
it's like
eaten yet
Conti.
with the other goats.
No. She's not gonna get eaten.
Aw.
She's elusive.
Huh?
She's very elusive. She's the cat of shadows.
Look at her
It's on
look
the other
upon us
side,
with her
too.
golden eyes.
Yay! She's like, what?
She travels through the darkest parts of the galaxy.
She reminds me of Salem.
Oh,
Yes.
so sweet.
I know,
Sassy
right?
little Salem,
I like it.
talking shit to people.
I like it. It's so
I need to do some more blacksmithing. I haven't done much in a while.
I wanna. What are those things called?
You want to make a
The rings, the ring blades.
Oh, chakram.
Yes, I
Like
want a
Xena Warrior
chakram.
Princess.
I want a
Those are hard to
chakram. I'm sure. Fucking.
Something's perfectly round. Alright, so yeah, I didn't find any blood to track where
No blood.
Balthazar went. Can you find any
Or
blood
where he was from?
footprints or anything?
Korth is going to do a perception check to see
I
if he
do
can
one as
locate
well?
the nest.
Survival is the track.
Oh, look at that. 10. No.
21.
You are unable to discern any blood tracks.
Well, I was
Aw.
just seeing if I could find the nest.
Oh, finding the next?
Yeah.
What were you doing?
I'll do that. I wasn't able to find shit.
You do
As
not
always.
see the nest.
Damn. What happens to me?
I think she wants us to
I got a
leave
10.
now.
Huh?
What were you trying to do?
I was just kind of trying to roll to find something. It doesn't really matter. I was just.
I think
Some
Blue's
sign
trying to
of
subtly
the
tell
rock.
us to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if we go to the nest, we'll probably see the rock.
Yeah.
Can you smell?
Darcy just wants
I
to
mean,
figure out what that last
Seeing
item
the
is.
rock and being seen by the rock.
Are two different things. Yes.
Think about Korth's reaction, though.
Yeah.
True.
Like, look! Bird!
I found it! Guys, it's flying over there!
That's why
Turris still wants to hunt for the nest and more
Oh
feathers.
no.
Darcy wants to find out what that last item is. But she doesn't know what to do.
What does Sky want to do?
So, what did you say? You said you found it?
No, Korth said Korth was looking for the nest.
And
We played out a scenario on if we had found it, because Korth's reaction would be devastating to us all.
Yes, we'd all die.
What? No, Korth is the savior of the party.
And the Devastator. I mean,
No!
if you had
The
gone,
Devastator. No!
if you had gone after the spider tree, we would all be dead.
Korth would be dead. Curse would have ran away.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean you'd have made it.
You would have been frozen
They
there,
would've
so
been
you
after
probably
her.
would have died. I would have been like, fuck this! I'm gone!
Spiders can't fly.
Spiders can't fly.
Be like, you got this!
So petulant.
They can shoot webs.
Not that high.
These are big
They
ass
can climb trees and then shoot webs.
Curse can fly high.
Anywho, so, do we have a list that said, is it a piece of paper that she had?
Yes.
Okay, can Darcy look at it?
I'm gonna dig the paper out of my little pouch here and be like, here,
Now,
this is what I swiped from Verity when we puzzled.
You know, Korth has something to bring up. We got into this place through little orb thingy, right?
yes.
Who's to say we can actually leave with the other feathers?
Well, all our gear came with us.
Yes, but my little bunny was sitting on shoulder and she did not come.
Because she's another entity.
I
She
guess.
didn't touch it.
But what if they dissipate?
Korth Jr. did not dissipate.
What?
Korth Jr.
No. But Korth Jr.
So wibbly wobbly.
So,
Now I'm perplexed.
the fourth item
Flop
on
down
the
on the
list,
floor.
is it like scratched out, or is it just the one that we don't know what it is? Like, is it just scratched out, or is it in a language you can't read?
It's just, you know, Verity did not know what the fourth item was, but she knew how to get through the first 3 doors.
Verity knows too much about this. That makes me suspicious of her.
I think we should go back.
Oh, I
If
want
we
my
can get
feathers.
through back
I don't want to
through
meet
the
the same
forest.
fate as our friend Balthazar did. I'd like to go
We're a little
back.
bit tougher than a wimpy.
Oh, dude.
Well,
He was not that
I
wimpy,
know,
his
no
bones
matter-
are strong.
No matter, I am still elf, and we are in near a rock's nest. I think it would be good if we left.
Yeah. I don't want
How
to
heavy is the cart
die.
with this many
Thank you.
feathers?
Thank you.
How heavy is the cart getting? We have 6 feathers on it.
There's 80 pounds of elf on it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's 80 pounds of elf. I feel like you're probably starting to reach that capacity
Aw.
that Korth
You're
can
just
grasp.
so adamant about getting these extra feathers. You
Curse
might
is
just
greedy.
you might just have to grin and bear it,
Curse is
and you know maybe
Well, you know, whatever
You want
the
to
party
sell them,
decides-
don't
he
you?
really
whatever
does.
the party decides.
Korth
Curse
stops.
will go ahead.
Just in his tracks, Korth stops.
Oh, that's
This is
cool.
getting heavy. Korth is going to turn around and go back.
Huh?
Korth says it's getting heavy. He is going to turn around and go back.
He's telling
Alright.
you no.
One last look, and Turris is gonna fly up to the treetops and look around and see if we can spot the nest.
Oh. I'm just gonna be like, okay.
18.
You do not spot the nest.
It must have attacked.
Are you turning back?
Yeah.
The nest isn't even in this part of the forest.
Really?
Fuck.
It
The
may or
DM
may
is
not
telling you.
be 2 nests. 2 different ones.
Oh,
May
well
or
that
may
would
not.
make.
But y'all are turning back, so that doesn't matter.
We need to go back to the castle.
I thought you said it was over by these pine trees.
It was moving over. I said there was movement. I didn't say there was a nest. I said you could see something moving in the trees.
good.
Yeah. Either way, I think
Anything-
it's best we head back.
I can spot in the trees.
No,
Nothing. Nothing.
they're just trees. Really,
You're just a
really
tree.
freakishly large
The-
trees.
This bird is
You're
an
a
enemy
freakishly
that could
large
very well
tree.
decimate the rest of us, so let's head back to where it's safe.
Pause.
Pausing.